Welcome to the Blueprint Live. It's not a new channel. I started ranting and raving on this channel after we won the FA Cup, really, because we started signing players like Willian, David Luiz, and the grim old COVID days, the remnants of Arsene Wenger. The appalling signings of Unai Emery's regime, whether they were his. Apparently, he didn't want Pepe. Fair play to him. Look what he's done with Villa. I think the youngsters of today, and this is, I've got a bone to pick with some of you youngsters, right? And I would love to debate you, some of you, on straight facts with Terry. I've been a member of the Football Terrace for a long time. I would have to check. It's at least 2.5, coming on 3 years. I've been a member. I've never been on straight facts, but I don't often try and get on after match reactions. And even when we were in our title races, I got sort of other things going on, and I tend to catch up on the day after. But things have changed for me. I'm my own boss now. I design clothing. I sell clothing. I'm doing football shirts. I do my own designs, like AFTV, DR Sports. They've got their own version of the Armory, right? Well, I'm going to have my own version of the Armory. I've seen other YouTubers do it. And to be honest, I didn't even think of one of these creators. It came up in my head. And then I thought, hang on a sec. I could take inspiration from some of these guys. And I'll be the first to admit, I do take inspiration from other influential people in the industry. Now, I do have a slight advantage, is where I worked in the media, alternative media, you might call it now, which a lot of it's been cancelled because I think we got a little bit close to the bone. We told the truth too much. Without this, I would refuse. I got sacked by a couple of jobs because I refused to let them interfere with my work. I made such viral videos in Poland. The following year, I went to the same event, right? People were shouting my name out in the departure lounge in Bristol Airport, off to Warsaw. I was like, oh my God. Because it's okay saying, oh yeah, I'd love all the attention. I'm a shy person. Until he gets to know me and I'm bubbly, I'm open, I think I've got quite a good sense of humour. I know how to laugh at myself, which I think is the most important part. But it was strange. And when I got to Poland, even the immigration officer who let me through the gate said, come here. Oh, yeah, he went, I see your video. He said, you are welcome in this country anytime. Why? Because I shone Poland in a good light. I told the truth. Poland's not perfect. What country is? But it's a shining example of how we should stand up to globalism, in my opinion. But we're not here to talk about my politics and all that, which I've left behind. Don't get me wrong. I still have my concerns, especially with Labour coming in. It's for another day and a talk. I'm quite willing to talk about my time on the streets on other podcasts. If someone wants to invite me on, ask me. I'll leave my email in the description and go ahead. Give me an ask. You might get an answer. Who knows? I am, like I said, designing my own clothes. So this is a Hugo Boss t-shirt. It's a simple t-shirt. It's tight. The reason it's tight is because when you've been working out like I have, 3 months, I've lost in fat 2.5 stone in fat, but I've gained a stone in muscle. So yeah. This week coming, I have a UFC punch bag coming. I broke my leg in February, so I have to be very careful. I have plates and that. So I have maybe just use the knee, but actually kicking it hurts all the time. So the last thing I want to do is, make things worse, shall we say. Let's talk about football. Now, I'm an Arsenal fan, so I'm going to be covering the top 6. But it's Arsenal tonight, guys. It's Arsenal tonight. So, we beat Manchester United 2-1 last night. United started off. I thought United's first goal was very poor, from our perspective. And in a Premier League match, that goal just doesn't happen. And I've got to say, I was very impressed with the goalkeeper, Carl Heim. Finished like brilliant, wonderful potential. I'd be more than happy if he was Arsenal's number 2. I think we need to sell Ramsdale ASAP. He needs to be gone. Yeah, he was a character, but football moves on, it evolves. And you have to leave emotion behind. It's mad saying that in football, but you have. If you want your club to evolve, I've seen my club rise, falter, and then we just crashed. Few FA Cups, nowhere near league titles. Fergie then retired, then won a league since, and stole a player off us since either. Do you know what? I'd love to steal Bruno Fernandes off him or someone, like a Kobe Mainoo. It's just someone. I love it. You see him there? Can you see him? I'm not sure you can, guys. There you go. Mr. Euro. Oh, damn it. What is going on here? It's a picture of William Saliba, for Christ's sake. He's my screensaver. Look, Saeed, bless him. I like Saeed. I spoke to him a few times online. Look, Yanni Laura is the new Saliba. That isn't even clickbait, mate. That's below clickbait. That should be illegal bait. Yeah. Ridiculous. And you're putting pressure on a lad who really don't need it. And yes, I smoke. There's no cannabis in these. I'm teetotal. My eyes red. Why? Because I'm tired and sore from the sun. I'm not a stoner. And I hate alcohol. Some say I've turned boring in my old age, but some of the I've got a point. Some of these youngsters think that us people in our late 30s to early 40s, Terry's age to my age, say, Ole Gunnar, Turkish, Robbie Lyle, we're too old to have opinions on football. No. You should respect your elders, especially in football. It's a bit like a football team. It's great having a team of exciting youngsters, but without that experienced head to guide them through the difficult periods, where's it coming from? You tell me. I was probably watching football when you were still in diapers. There's a few people on the football terrace I would love to go on straight facts with, and that is a big shout out to you, Terry. Not that I'm going to cause ag or anything. Some of the Liverpool supporters, Arsenal were a flash in the pan, one season wonder. I mean, their football IQ, Ram, that's his name, Ram. Your football IQ is 0. Yeah. Jealousy, mate. And by the way, the best centre back in the Premier League is not Virgil van Disney, Van der Klein. It's not Virgil van Dijk. It's William Saliba. He's the best. And he will be until he leaves Arsenal. I'm worried. I know Real Madrid are looking at some other French lad or I'll become a superstar. Hopefully he makes it. I know David Alaba is a gooner. So if we were to lose, say, a Saliba, we would have to have someone back plus. Saliba at the moment for me is worth about 175, 200 million. No, I'm just going to say, I think William Saliba is worth 200 million in today's market. Why? Because he's irreplaceable. Irreplaceable players. Look what Barcelona have done, the Gavi, Pedri. I expect Lamine Yamal is on that list as well. They put £1 billion release clauses, billion euro release clause in their contracts. Why? Because if you want them, you can have them for £1 billion. I think it's clever. Arsenal are losing some of their academy darlings. We've got a striking machine. He's off. I think he's going to Manchester United. I'm not sure his name completely, but I'm disappointed. So, latest transfer news to Arsenal. Okay. Now, Emil Smith Rowe has officially joined Fulham. 35 million in the bag. That covers Riccardo Calafiori. Similar price, Calafiori, a few more bucks, but I mean, what a signing Calafiori is. I mean, if you thought Arsenal's defence was amazing last season, which it was, add Calafiori. He's also dangerous in the air. With Gabriel, with Saliba, with Rice pinging him in. Ben White in there. And is it Moreno? Apparently, he is really good at scoring goals from set pieces, headers. I love Mikel Arteta. I love the kind of player he is looking for. This is the sort of team I wanted Arsene Wenger to try and rebuild. He just didn't have the minerals, did he? It's exciting times to be an Arsenal supporter. My other videos will be more exciting than this, guys. So we got a Brighton. Who's this now? So Brighton players agreed to 85 million. Arsenal and Tottenham have been reportedly interested in Chiesa, Federico Chiesa. Now, Arsenal have a bit of an Italian contingency. You know, I'm not being funny, but if Chiesa, if Arteta wants him, Tottenham ain't getting him. It'd be Arsenal. Why? Because we're Champions League football, and he's more likely to lift the big honours at Arsenal. We ain't the bridesmaid, we're the groom. I think Moreno would be a fantastic signing. Now, I'm not prepared for this at all. I just wanted to come on, talk a little bit about who I am. I used to work in the media. I actually got offered jobs with Sky and ITV. Now, I was way more interested in the ITV job, but I went there, right? I went to both, right? And do you know what they did? Now, I learned this off a very controversial figure. I'm not going to name him. My phone. I also had a secret cam on. But I put my phone down the corner. I did my interview, right? And they weren't real interviews, they were mock. Certain situations, how was your deal? They both wanted to give me a contract. But what they clipped and edited was disgusting. They made out that the other person was lying. And I took this in and I said, what's going on here? I said, what do you do? Where's your proof? I said, here's my proof. Silence. I have the contract in front of me. I said, I could just sign this right now. You've already signed it, ain't you? I said, there you go. Not interested. And I carried on. And then they said, you're going nowhere anywhere. Anyway, 2 months later, I had my first ever million viewed video. 3.2 mil. So everyone knew who I was in them circles. I got labeled right wing, left wing, this wing, that wing. I'm down the centre, like I said. And I'm from a multicultural background. My nan used to own a chip shop in North London, London Overspill or Essex. Look, classic Gooner, classic North London, and Arsenal are a very multicultural club, just like Tottenham. I like Ange Postecoglou, by the way. I think he's great. I'll be covering on some of Tottenham's business. I think I heard a rumour Richarlison could be off to Saudi. Cash in now. Tottenham cash in. Oh my God. Talk about flops. That dude is the antithesis of flop. Anyway, it hasn't been very exciting, but Moreno. Do you know what I'm seeing at Arsenal, right? I'm seeing Timber, by the way, was fantastic last night from what I saw. So Timber and Calafiore will be battling out for the left back spot. But also you've got Tomiyasu when he comes back fitness. And Timber can also play on the right. Push Ben White, Benny Blanco, is what I call him. You got Saliba, Gabriel, Calafiore, say, / Timber, White / Tomiyasu, right? What game suits what players to deal with? What attack we're up against. Trossard looked good last night. I think he's Arsenal's forgotten man. I might know he scored, but Leandro Trossard is clutch. And 21 million. What a signing he's been. But I do think Arsenal. Do you know what? I think if these Alvarez rumours are true, Victor Gyökeres gets put on the back burner, and Arsenal will sign Julian Alvarez. For me, it'll be the shock of the summer. What does that say about Man City? It's like Arsenal selling Saka. Maybe not Saka, but I don't know. It's a strange one. I think Julian Alvarez would terrorise the Premier League in the Arsenal jersey. If not, it'd probably be a Gyökeres, different profile. 77, let's call that 70 mil with 10 mil of add-ons. Arsenal will sign him tonight, I'm sure of it. I think we have a Liverpool next. Let's just check. Because I think I'm going to do a watch along for that game. Arsenal fixtures. Thursday, 1:30. Where is it? Lincoln Field. It's in Philly. So, even though it's late still, it's a bit closer to our time. Nice looking stadium. Yeah, nice big Philly cheesesteak right there. Why not? On this channel, I'll be doing my football updates. My latest bargains on football shirts. All sorts, guys. That's it. I've been redoing me flat out, so It's a bit threadbare at the moment. There's a mattress I'm getting rid of. But this, for instance, hang on a sec, guys. Here he is, Captain Manuel Odegaard. The new Arsenal away jersey. £80 in the shop. If you used to buy that from Arsenal, £80 with the name on the back, you're looking at about 105, 110. If you want the player's jersey, 110. I think James Alcott, Lawrence Alcott was going through the Arsenal website, and the prices, they're frightening. Talk about cost of living crisis. So I'm here to help you. They're not fakes. And trust me, because they are made in Asia. I'm not going to say what country. They're not sweatshops. And I'll tell you why, because I've been out there. I went out there, I did my homework. But the only problem is what they've sent me. This is supposed to be XL3, and it's like a large, so it's 2-3 sizes, and I'm not happy. And the next lot's coming soon. Oh, mate, the retro gear I can get. My postie, I've got a brilliant story about one of my posties. Right. Anyway, that, by the way, £50 for the shirt. If you want your favourite player and number, extra tenner, 60 quid all in. And that includes next day delivery. If you're in the UK, by the way. If you're in America or somewhere, or Canada or wherever, South America, prices will range on how much it will cost. But predominantly the UK market at first, until I can get myself established. And then I was going to try and conquer the American market. Juggernaut, eh? If you're not ambitious in life, then what's the point? I'm looking for sponsors I need sponsors. I really do. I was interested in buying Manscaped to try, because I actually need it. And I'm a bit scared of using me hair clippers, But, at the end of the day, you've got to be ambitious and just see where it takes you. But I'm not going to have whole sessions of me working out, but I want to give you, if you struggle with mental health, I will have 2 charities. One, Help for Heroes, and the other is mental health awareness. It's very, very important. There could be someone right now struggling in your community. Right, I've got to go because my phone's ringing. Right, I'll talk to you soon, guys.